Hi everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from Karman Holdings and it involves numbers, acquisitions, and more numbers. Sounds like a party or a financial deep dive. You decide. That before we get started, if you're into understanding what's really going on behind the scenes of corporate reports, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Here's the headline. Karman Holdings is buying Industrial Solid Propulsion, or ISP, and its related real estate. The deal is worth $50 million in cash plus almost 148,000 shares of Karman's own stock. This is a big move, so let's break down what's happening here. First, the money. To help pay for this acquisition and for other business needs, Karman Holdings took out a new loan. They made what's called a credit agreement amendment on May 27, 2025. This changes an existing credit agreement, which is like a master loan document with Citibank and some other lenders. The big addition is an incremental term loan of $75 million. Karman plans to use this money in a few ways. Some of it will pay off existing debts, specifically those revolving credit loans, which is like a company credit card. The rest is for working capital, which are day-to-day expenses, general corporate purposes, that is a bucket for anything the company wants to use it for, and of course, to cover the cost of getting this loan in the first place. Now, it's important to note that everything I'm saying here is based on the actual agreement, the credit agreement amendment filed with the SEC. If you want to read the fine print yourself, that document is available as Exhibit 10-1. Back to the acquisition. On May 28, 2025, Karman announced the deal to buy Industrial Solid Propulsion, or ISP. They did this through something called a securities purchase agreement. A wholly owned subsidiary, which is like a company within a company under Karman Holdings, is making the purchase. The price tag is $50 million in cash plus $147,000 in Tony Sampolis, a $4 million in cash plus $147,000 at 42 shares of Karman stock. This deal still needs to close, meaning it has to go through all the final steps and paperwork. These kinds of agreements usually have customary representations, warranties, and covenants. That means that both sides are promising that certain things are true and that they'll do what they say they're going to do. So basically, it's a pinky promise. Finally, like all official filings, this report is signed off by a company officer. In this case, it's Mike Willis, the Chief Financial Officer. This is required to basically say, I confirm everything in here is true. Now let's step back and look at what this all means. Karman Holdings is making a significant purchase and they're taking on new debt to do it. This suggests they're confident in their ability to grow and make money from this acquisition. On the other hand, taking on $75 million in new debt increases their financial risk. They'll have to make interest payments and they'll need to generate enough extra cash to pay off the loan in the future. The acquisition of Industrial Solid Propulsion could be a good move if it fits well with Karman's existing business. It could open up new markets or give them access to new technology. However, acquisitions always involve some risk. It takes time and effort to integrate a new company into an existing one. There's also the risk that the acquired company won't perform as well as expected. Overall, this looks like a calculated gamble by Karman Holdings. They're betting that this acquisition will pay off in the long run, but it does come with increased financial risk. What's your take on Karman's move? Do you think this acquisition will be a success, or are they taking on too much debt? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. Also be sure to join our Discord community in the description. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. We're going to be going through Throat.